What's good, Jays? I'm Amber Mears.
And I'm Reagan Manis, and this is KLHS.
We have such a great show in store for you today, but first let's start off with some announcements.
Since we are all here today, you can obviously tell that this week is a short week.
That's right, Reagan. Tomorrow is early release for A-Day kids, and then everyone has no school Friday.
Tonight is the last night for parent-teacher conferences, and they will take place from 4 to 8 this evening.
If you are taking any AP classes this year and you would like to take the AP test to get college credit, the deadline for your sign-up is October 21st, and you must register by that deadline to take the test.
The AP Bio and NHS-hosted blood drive is officially scheduled for Wednesday, November 11th, so be on the lookout for sign-ups.
Also, great job, Jays. You rocked the first line trivia last week. The correct answer to this Friday's question was The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness.
This week, the trivia theme is a mystery and suspense book cover challenge. How well do you know your book covers? Check the email for the link to the challenge.
This Monday and Tuesday was State for Girls Golf. Out of 72 individuals, Jamie Phelan and Isabella Peregrine finished middle of the road, both shooting 102.
Let's head over to an interview with Brady Mayer to see how it went.
Hey, I'm here with varsity golfer Jamie Phelan. On Monday and Tuesday, the girls golf team had state. Jamie, how did you do personally?
Personally, I had a rough day. It was definitely not my best day because the weather conditions were just really bad and it was hard to hit the ball. So.
Yeah. And then what was your favorite memory from this season?
My favorite memory was probably going on the car rides to the tournament because we would all just like hang out in the car and encourage each other before we actually played.
And then my last question for you is, what are you going to miss most about golf?
I feel like I'm going to miss just like being with the team. Like near the end of the year, we all got pretty close. So I'm just going to miss that environment. So.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Brady. The Scholar Bowl team is gearing up for a new season, and they are looking for any students that enjoy or think they might enjoy trivia competitions.
Trivia topics range from all general education areas, such as literature, math, science, and history, but will also include music, art, theater, sports, and pop culture.
Scholar Bowl will have its first meeting on Thursday, October 29th at 3:20 in room 204, so please email Mr. Larson or Mr. Brewer with any questions.
Any students that would prefer to meet remotely may also email Mr. Larson or Mr. Brewer for a Zoom invite.
Now that we have got some announcements out of the way, Reagan, have you noticed how different lunch is this year?
You know what, Amber? I have. Due to Corona, schools and restaurants have had to adjust and put precautions in place to stay within CDC guidelines.
Due to the virus, many independently owned restaurants have had to shut down and schools have had to create new rules on how we all get our food. Here to give us some more information about food during the coronavirus is our very own Connor McLean. Let's take a look.
Here at Liberty High School, lunches looked a lot different this year. With the shorter lunch shifts and separated lunch seating, some are having a hard time adjusting to these changes.
It's been weird because we can't sit next to anybody and you're spread out and you can't really talk to anybody. It's not fun. You kind of gotta hurry to eat and you don't have as much time to talk to your friends.
Obviously, these aren't ideal circumstances for lunch, but our staff lunch workers are working the hardest they can for us and able to keep us safe and clean during lunch.
It's quite a bit different this year because we can't have all the kids in together. And we have 6 lunches instead of actually 2 lunches. Everybody has to be 6 feet apart. Everybody has to wear their mask. The biggest challenge for us was to actually keep the kids' food fresh and hot and the cold with the cold. And that's why we switched over from the bagging. We used to have bagging with everybody's name on it. It was for the advantage of the kids. That's why we did it, so that they could get the hot food with the hot, cold with the cold.
Thank you so much for that insightful information, Connor.
Well, I don't know about you, but I thought it was pretty chilly walking into school this morning.
I would have to agree, Amber, but let's head over to Calvin Wager to hear more about this week's forecast.
Good afternoon, Jays. It was a little bit chilly walking to school this morning, but the high for today is 56 degrees and the low of 53 degrees with a 30% chance of rain. Looking into tomorrow, things warming up with the high of 84 degrees and the low of being 40 degrees, and the wind will reach up to 22. This Missouri weather sure is crazy. Now let's kick it back to Reagan and Amber in the front desk.
Thank you for that wonderful weather update, Calvin.
Amber, did you see some of the teachers' outfits for parent-teacher conferences last night?
I heard they did mullet wear, business on top, and party on the bottom.
Make sure to check your emails to vote for the best outfit.
If you have not checked your emails yet, here's a sneak peek of our teachers' wonderful outfits.
Wow. Somebody tell our teachers' closets to calm down because they keep throwing fits.
Oh man. Well, in other news, the last presidential debate is this Thursday night.
That's right, Amber. Did you hear that the moderator also has the ability to mute the mics now?
You know what, Reagan? I did hear that. The debate will be divided into 6 15-minute segments. Each candidate will have 2 minutes of uninterrupted time at the beginning of each segment.
As always, the debate should definitely be interesting, but with less than 2 weeks until Election Day, this debate could change people's minds before they write down who they think should run our country. Personally, I'm looking forward to see how this one goes down.
Me as well, but that is all the news that we have for you today. Now can you please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. From KLHS, this has been Connor McLean, Brady Mayer, Calvin Major, and the rest of our amazing production crew. I'm Amber Mears.
And I'm Reagan Manis.
Have a wonderful Wednesday, Jays.